Good rising, dear family. So check it out. I'm going to talk about the same thing, of course. Did you know that your mental faculties, are each more chakras? Same thing. How powerful you are and or who and or what you are. Same thing. Same message. That's the only one that I need to kick to you right now, especially while during these times, or as I'm using this here platform or whatever platform I get on. The only thing I can really talk about, only thing that is necessary for me to talk about right now is who and or what you all truly are. I'm gonna just stick to the root. All the other information that'll connect to it, that'll give you ideas and things of that nature, that's great. Y'all can run with those. Y'all run with those things, but I'll just stick to the root for right now. So, did you know that all of your mental faculties are chakras? Did you know that? What is a chakra? A chakra is each of the centers of spiritual power in the human body. Usually considered to be 7 in number. But let's not forget, there's a lot more information out here that tells us there are about 114 chakras in total. 114 chakras. Among the 114, 2 reside outside of the body, while 112 are in us. So in other words, a chakra is each of the 112 energy centers in the human body. Each of the 112 energy centers of spiritual power in the human body. I'll say it like that. And then I'll say, which are constituents of the major 7. That's how I'll say it. That's how I can define a chakra in a more literal, like a more mixed with literal logical reality sense. Literal logical reality sense. That's how I'm gonna define the word chakra. In a literal logical reality sense, a chakra should be defined as each of the 112 energy centers in the human body, all constituents of the major 7. Each of the 112 energy centers of spiritual power. I cannot leave that spiritual power out. I got to keep that spiritual power in. That's important. Each of the 112 or 114 energy centers of spiritual power in the human body, in which are constituents of the major 7 chakras, in which are constituents of the major 7 energy centers. Now here, your mental faculties. So this is what I wanted to tell you. How are your mental faculties energy centers? How can a mental faculty be an energy center? When you do more research and you look into the aspects of the chakras, you'll find the chakra information. We have 7 senses. We have about 7 senses within our information, within the information on in regards to the chakras. And each chakra has its own individual mental faculty sense. You see, here's the list. Now see, originally I thought it was see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and sense. Those are 6 senses. That's what I originally thought it was. But I dig deeper. It turns out, yeah, the 6th sense is sense, but there's a kind of sense. It's a sense of self-importance. Just like you have a sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of touch, or sense of hearing and taste, sense of touch, things of that nature. The setup is, it's not see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and sense according to the way the chakra information is aligned and according to how the information is put out there for us to study upon the chakras, the senses, and how the senses are lined up with the chakras, you see. I'm just going to go by the order of how the senses are lined up with the chakras from now on versus the see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and sense I had, how the chakras have it lined up. That's how I'm going to go by it now. So, the root chakra, the first one, its mental faculty sense, smell. The sacral chakra, so smell, sacral, taste, solar plexus, sight, smell, taste, sight, smell, taste, sight, touch, smell, taste, sight, touch, smell, taste, sight, touch, hearing, self-importance. And then the seventh one is divine vision. So now if you can memorize that right there and put that in order. But now watch this though. So like I said earlier, they're all chakras. They're all chakras. Our mental faculty senses are all chakras and our energy centers in our body. Do you know the symbol of the flower of life? The flower of life. The way I see the flower of life, it represents the chakras in our body. That's how I see the flower of life. Speaking of the flower of life, the circle, and then the more circle, the energy centers inside of them that are our mental faculties. Brother Yaki awakened. I just want to mention you right quick within this video and see what would be your take on this concept right here. So do you notice how when our sisters, our women, are pregnant with our future selves, notice how it's round, right? Like planetary size round. Not saying that I'm just a person who wants to fat her up or something like that. No, I'm not no fat her. Not a father, not yet at least. I don't fat her up. I didn't fat her up. But and I'm not calling her fat, in other words, what I'm trying to say, but just threw that in there. But Brother Yaki, notice though how every woman that has ever gotten pregnant, notice how their stomachs are round, like planetary size round, you see. They're planetary size round, like perfectly circular when they're pregnant. Their stomachs are perfectly circular when our women are pregnant. Like perfectly, beautifully circular. You see what I'm saying? And it looks like a planet. Like a perfectly sized planet, in other words. Brother Yaki awakened. What am I getting at? The sun is round. But that's not the important part I'm trying to get, though. My thing is, why is the future duplication of God inside of our woman's womb, when it's within the womb, why is it round? You see what I'm saying? Why is the womb round? Why does it start off round, but then when the duplication of God comes out of the womb, it's humanoid. It's humanoid shaped. It's in the womb round, but comes out humanoid shaped. Brother Yaki awakened. What am I getting at? The sun is round. I just said that again, but why am I putting that in there? Brother Yaki awakened. Only you can possibly, maybe, come up with a literal, logical explanation. Or you are one of few people who can possibly come up with it due to your experiences with the science. Yeah, I said you were ignorant in a previous video. Everybody's ignorant on something, brother. Everybody is. No one should ever take anything I say offensive. But if you want to, okay. That'll just expose where you actually stand. That's all it'll do. Moving forward. Well, Brother Yaki awakened. The sun is round. So I have this story in my mind about how the first person was born. The first person that came with the 13-dimensional thinking mind. The first baby. Altogether, he was a 13-dimensional thinking mind by himself. right? So what I'm getting at, Brother Yaki Awaken, is this. I believe when the Cosmic Father impregnated the Cosmic Mother, he put an actual son inside of the Cosmic Mother's womb. And what the Cosmic Mother then did, according to what Brother Yaki would know the most about how a woman formulates a child into a child inside of her womb, gave birth, then gave birth to the first child, Manu Adam, in a humanoid black form, or as a giant melanated plant baby, in other words, or as a giant melanated planet baby, should I say? Yeah, a giant melanated planet baby. Brother Yaki Awaken, the sun is round. So my thing is, what if, maybe you can answer this, maybe you can piece something together to give some kind of hypothesis, or maybe some kind of in-depth further look at it, maybe, if you want to. Just an idea to toss around. What if the Cosmic Father put a literal son inside of the Cosmic Mother, and the Cosmic Mother then does her magical womb process and turn the actual son into a humanoid figure inside of the womb? What do you think of that? That's just your idea. That's just your thoughts to ponder around with, Brother Yaki Awakened. The Cosmic Father, he fatted her up with an actual son, with an actual, like, planet-sized sun. And then the Cosmic Mother, as all of our women would get in the physical world pregnant. The process, things of that nature. You describe it though, Brother Yaki. Just to toss an idea out there. So here, back to the chakras. A chakra, each of the centers of spiritual power. Each of the energy centers of spiritual power in Indian thoughts. In the human body, usually considered to be 7 in number. We were born with full access to those chakras. How? Why? Because the thing is, even though we are physically born into this world, we are physically born, even when we are physically born into this world, we are physically born into a reality where the spiritual world is always the way it is, no matter what. If that makes sense to you. Meaning, like, we are all born into this physical plane on a spiritual board that is always set up the way it is and that does not change at all. Things can go in there, but it won't be able to stay in there long unless it's trapped in there. But that's just spiritual dimension. Notice spiritual dimension awareness right there. We are an extraordinary people. But real quick though, each of the centers of spiritual power in the human body, usually considered to be 7 in number. More energy centers will be the mental faculties. Smell, taste, sight, touch, hearing, and sense, and divine vision. The root chakra has the smell. The sacral chakra has the taste. The solar plexus has the sight. The heart has the touch. The throat has the hearing. The eye has the sense of self-importance. And the crown has the divine vision. Meaning you being full aware of your divine self. Fully aware of your divine self, your internal counterpart. Or all 7 of your bodies. Every person has 7 bodies. We can only see the physical body. There's 7 subtle bodies, or 7 aura bodies, or 7 energy bodies. You know what those bodies are? More aspects of chakras. Did you know the third eye chakra's energy body is called the cosmic body? So that means we have a cosmic body chakra and or energy center within us. What would this cosmic body be? The King of all kings. Whatever you want to believe though. Or the true Most High God. Many different names, one method of operation. Your abilities to be who you are. Ra. Or Yeshua. Or Yahweh Shai. The true God of the universe. We are constituents of. That's all I have for this video. Just wanted to drop that message off right quick. How our mental faculties are more chakras. Our literal mental faculties are more chakras. And Brother Yaki awakened. If that story interests you to pander around with, please do so. I would love to hear what you'd have to say in regards to how the Cosmic Father put a literal, actual son inside of the Cosmic Mother. And then the Cosmic Mother turned that literal, actual son, just like our women would do in reality, turned their literal, actual child within their womb into a humanoid shape and gave birth to it. Shalom, shalom, shalom. You are a magnificent individual. First believe it, then let it be your belief. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.